In order to better visualize and test our application while we are developing it, we need to add Swagger. For that, we will add Swagger as a dependency first. Then we can go ahead and edit our main TS file. And we will set a global prefix first. API prefixes will allow us to deploy multiple APIs under the same domain. You can also add a version here to keep track of API versioning as well. We will just call this escrow for now. Then we will create our Swagger config using the document builder. We will set a title. We will set a description. A version. We will also add bearer out. We are doing this because all of our endpoints will be authenticated, and we need to pass the authorization header while we test. And finally, we can build our document. Then we can create the document using the Swagger module. We will pass our app and config. We set up the Swagger module. We will pass the API docs as a path, the app, the document, and we will also instruct Swagger to use the global prefix that we have set above. Finally, we will also enable cores in order to access the API from different origins. For now, we will leave this as it is, and we will not set any restrictions so that our API can be callable from any origin. Next thing, we can add the Swagger as a plugin to our next CLI JSON. If you don't have it added by default, you can add the plugin under the compiler options. Now we can start our app and check it out. And now we have our prefix, our API docs endpoint, which will lead us to the Swagger documentation. As you can see, we have the bearer token, which we can add in order to make authenticated requests. Let's try the getOffers endpoint. As you can see, this action returns all the offers.